first story, the Western Regional Police Command has raided an illegal mining enclave in Available and Angango in the Evalue Jomoro Jirowa district of the Western region. The team seized 10 excavators and arrested 7 foreign nationals and 8 Ghanaian miners. The illegal miners have taken over the Evalue Jomoro enclave, mining illegally and polluting the Ankobra. Authorities say the excavators and others seized equipment will be used as evidence to prosecute them.
Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mami and you are very welcome. We have landed in Ghana today. Is Ghana president, the new elected president, going to follow President Captain Ibrahim Traore or General Smigota or General Abdurrahmani Tiani or not? Because we have been screaming about this, what they call in Ghana GALAMSEY. I might call it wrong, pronounce it wrong, but illegal mining that is destroying Ghana water. Yes, I know it's going on in a lot of Africa countries, but Ghana's own, as I know, is to the next level. And the government, when they came, they promised, not this new government, the one before President Nana Akufo-Addo, that they will stop this, but there's nothing being done. As you can tell, they have arrested some people with lorries of gold just after he handed over power. And even few days ago, they have found 12 articulators. Maybe I'll put that video there for you to see. 12 articulators with dollars and gold in Ghana. I saw that, I kept quiet about it. But today I have come across a lot of things that is disturbing my brain, and I have to make a video about it. Please listen to the former president, and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
Mining can create jobs. Mining can improve livelihoods. And mining can generate wealth. But it cannot and must not do so at the expense of damaging the very environment that produces the riches.
Nobody provides a license for you to mine in a water body. It doesn't happen in Ghana.
When I see these things, I ask myself, who are behind this? I can't buy excavator, but the ministers and the MPs, you can do that. So we are saying,
I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter.
When you send soldiers after the young people, that is not the way to go.
Galamsey them have you Imube 30% ni boma ye Galamsey ni. So na na bia o to bia we twa asase o de ye Galamsey bia wo so fo a bubu an ho for say why ye born.
Destruction for gold.
Thank you, families, for listening. According to the chief speaking in our local language, they should be ashamed of themselves. And I was like, wow, is that all you can do, chief? Is that all you can do, Ghana president? Okay, they didn't do anything, but it continued. They have arrested a lot of Chinese and Ghanaians doing the same thing, spoiling the water. They can cross pipe for a week, some areas 2 weeks without water. We have big dam in Ghana that supply electricity. So for this to be going on, I said this before, I have an in-law that works with legal company that deal with gold, and their water, the tap water that Ghanaians are drinking, they have to purify that over and over, even to wash their body with it. That can tell you to that extent of how they spoil our water. Please, families, watch and listen to this disturbing video. I'll be back.
Do we know how long this has been going on for?
Yes, it has been going on for months. In fact, when the report got to the team, and they decided to step in. And so if you look at the area that has been covered, this is in the Nzema East district, and you have those who are mining close to the Ankubra River and its surrounding areas. So in areas like Abelebo and Akango, those are the areas that were targeted. So you look at the devastation and you look at the pollution that they are doing, the activities is spreading towards the Ankubra River. That is what motivated the personnel to take this action.
And you've been on the ground following all these illegal mining activities. How differently are they treating these seizures? And how confident are you that this time it will be indeed used as evidence to prosecute illegal miners?
Well, I have the same conviction. The past is also guiding us into the future. I've been asking the same questions, and I'm told by the Minister for Lands that this time around they are keeping the excavators per the President's orders, and they are going to use these excavators and the suspects to aid in prosecutions going forward. So as I speak with you, I'm briefed that the 10 excavators that were seized are being carted out of the site to a located designated area to be used for prosecutions in the future. The 7 nationals, mostly Chinese nationals and Indians, have also been placed in custody. 8 Ghanaians as well, all pending prosecution.
When the journalists went there, they attacked the journalists. They did the same thing in this video. They attacked the journalists and beat the journalists. It's not the Chinese people, yes, that attacked the journalists. It is our own Ghanaians, soldiers that came there. That means that they were working with the government. And this is what just happened. Again, right now this government is tackling or trying to do something about it. But how far would they take it? Would they arrest them and release them? Would they seize? I heard something like, I'll play that part for you, that they burn the machines. Why will you burn the machines when you can use them to work? What kind of sense is that? Just use your common sense. You seize the properties that has destroyed your land and you are burning them. There might be a reason why they are burning them. I don't know yet. Please, if you know, leave a comment. But the new president is saying they should not burn them. They should bring them and they will take them to court. But is this court this time going to work? That's my question. Is it going to work? Because previously they have arrested a lot and let them go.
Ghanaians, what the real state of the nation is. And I believe that we must bring honesty in leadership and tell Ghanaians what the real situation is. I think that if Ghanaians understand what the situation is, they are willing to make the sacrifices to make things better for everybody. With regards to the issues you raised, Galamsey is a major, major headache for all of us. It's estimated that currently about 1.8 million of our compatriots are involved in small-scale mining. And that creates a big issue with regards to issues of employment and displacement, you know, from small-scale mining. Small-scale mining is legal, and our laws recognize it. But it must be done in a responsible and sustainable manner. We have about 280 forest reserves in this country, and the ones that are affected are about 43. And so we did one operation in the Tano Nimiri forest reserves, and we've gotten the excavators and things out. And so they're going to target another one, the worst ones, and then we'll take them one by one and get the people out. I've told them not to burn the excavators, they should confiscate them. We'll also have a mobile team so that in case they try to incurse again and the forestry people cannot handle, they'll call the mobile team to run in and go and give them reinforcement.
Is this time things going to work? Ghana is programmed with IMF. And people are saying, yes, this new government said no IMF. It's a lie. They are taking another IMF loan. The country is being controlled by IMF program. They tell you what to do, what not to do. whereby we have deposit of money on the ground. Where in this world will people go, especially blacks, Africans, or Americans, Latinos? Where in this world would they go and be digging gold or anything that doesn't belong to them? Where? Except Africa. We allow ourselves to be used. I'm so upset. I didn't want to do any video today, but I'm upset as I've been watching about 4 videos, the same thing. One is on BBC Africa Eye, the drugs that Indians or a company in India is making to destroy the West Africa youth. Is disgusting. If you want to listen, I don't want to react on it. I will leave a link for you. It's disgusting. It's happening in Ghana, especially at the northern part of Ghana, Tamale, which is close to Burkina Faso. And you see why almost every day Burkina Faso have been seizing a lot of drugs and they are burning them. I didn't know that they were well, of course, Burkina Faso, they do not have port, so it should come from Ghana or Nigeria. Not you know Ghana is the main port that even supply Nigeria. Will you believe that? With the same drug. Maybe I will play a bit. This is too much. I'm just talking to myself and I'm recording this. I don't know which format you receive it, but it's so painful that our African leaders have allowed themselves, instead of concentrating on the natural resources that we have to look after the people, to create jobs for the people. No, they are concentrating on IMF, World Bank, Africa Bank program. Recently, 2 weeks ago or so, they went and meet somewhere. I can't remember the country now. Get together and they gave them files and they were all holding it and they took picture of it. They are going out to go back to their country, study it and come back and get money. Guess what? Enough is enough. I'm just hoping this government watching what is going on in the Sahel, in the AES, will change, because it's too much.
Doing the devastation over here, and that is a clear case of these foreigners leading some of this devastation that we see when it comes to the depletion of our forest, our reserves here in the western region. And the activities has so much impacted on our water bodies that is causing a lot of difficulties with people having to struggle to even get water to drink or use in their household. And we'll get closer to the plot of the devastation going over there to see the impact of it on water bodies.
While attempting to capture more detailed shots of the destroyed cocoa farms and the heavily polluted Tano River, a mob of Galamseyers, alerted by a security guard on site, swarmed the news crew. The attackers forcefully seized cameras, microphones, and mobile phones. Despite the presence of a 4-member police escort, the Galamseyers, led by one Yakwanche, believed to have sold the land to the miners, heckled the team, insulted them, and even used his pickup truck to block their exit. The team was only allowed to leave after 7 p.m. following police reinforcement. However, the Galamseyers demanded the deletion of all footage before permitting their departure. The standoff continued until the team reached the Asankregra District Police Station, where fortunately Yakwanche was arrested and official statements were taken.
As we speak, the devastation actually continues, and until government actually details.
I'm so annoyed watching what is going on in Ghana and some other African countries. Like, you allow yourself to be chew and throw away and pour. They chew you and then pour you out like you are nothing. You have your own country. It's like the country doesn't belong to you. The country belongs to America. The country belongs to China. The country belongs to any other country that wants a piece of Africa can have it. This is wrong. I hope you follow what he says, because Ghanaians have run out of patience. They can't deal with anything anymore. At the comment section, people are saying if he cannot do anything, then they have to bring back JJ. You know the meaning. I'm not saying it. They have to bring back JJ Rories to control the country because it's out of hand. People has taken advantage. I mean, according to BBC News, that documentary, 1 hour documentary that I've listened to, those drugs that they are shipping to West Africa, Ghana is the main port that they are using. Can you imagine? And these drugs are destroying our youth. And they call it business. And our own people are distributing it. They have millions, making millions of it, distributing it to our youth to destroy their life. And for me to find out today that is going on in Ghana, and Ghana is even the main port that they are using, that get me crazy. That get me crazy. How? Now we stood that low. Ghana, we used to be proud of ourselves. Where did Ghana go now? And all they know is democracy, 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 whereby you are destroying. Nana Akufo-Addo should be ashamed of himself. What he left behind, the skeletons are now coming out. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Specified amount of US dollars and Ghana cedis, including other counterfeits, hidden in 12 20-footer shipping containers. The containers were tracked to a warehouse at Sappiman in Ega West municipality, where a special operation was conducted after a tip-off. The cleverly concealed currencies, mostly bundles of US dollars, was found in wooden boxes filled with cement. Other boxes opened in the warehouse during the operation revealed extra currencies stashed in boxes that are barricaded with plywood and concealed with charcoal. According to the national security operatives involved in the operation, 2 containers are still on the loose, but state security trackers are hot on their trail. Meanwhile, a manhunt is underway for 4 suspects, including a ringleader known only as Alaji. The warehouse yielded even more shocking discoveries, including boxes of metals suspected to be gold bars, counterfeit notes in 50 and 100 cedis denominations, and fake Ghana Army uniforms and boots.
They left a lot of mess behind. Which country would they find 12 articulators with money that do not belong to Ghana? Dollars and gold. Which country? We are not in Colombia. Excuse my language. We are not in Colombia. But it seems like Ghana is worse than Colombia now. During Escobar time, that's where we are now. Oh my goodness. Families, I will leave you here. I'll put credit to Channel 1 and Joy TV. I'm so like, please leave comments, families. Thank you so much for your time. I don't know how many minutes this video will be, but I'm just like pouring whatever is in me since morning out. And I'm so sorry about your time. See you soon, family.